Well, if you can't tell from the scenery behind me here, I'm no longer in Cornwall, the place that I was born and raised and cut my teeth on fishing. You know, I think I was really getting quite good in recent months and years, but here I am on this beautiful island of Bermuda. I've moved out here for work and I'm bringing you with me. I've not done much fishing yet. I've only just started exploring the place, but I can tell you it really is paradise for someone like me that loves fishing, being on the water, in the water, whatever. It's it's fantastic. You're never really more than 50-60 meters away from the water's edge, and behind me here we've got this awesome inlet that I've come down. I've decided to try this spot out. I've never fished here before. I have no idea what to expect to catch. I tried to do some research like you do before you go anywhere. I tried to find out what sort of species I could catch, what lures or baits use. I found out little bits, but yeah, I'm really going in blind. And yeah, if you're from the UK, hopefully you can enjoy this change of scenery. It's beautiful and you can learn with me. And yeah, I hope it reaches some audience that are resident here in Bermuda, so please let me know if you are. I really feel as though this is the best way to familiarise myself with the sea life around here. It's just completely new to me, everything about this place, particularly the climate. The water right now I think is about 28-29 degrees, very pleasant, with the air temperature being similar to that. It never gets cold here, and you could quite honestly spend all day in the water. It was such a nice swim, and it was really great to see all the different species and the sort of way that they were moving around the reef. We had a lot of colourful species that were quite small and with small mouths that probably wouldn't take a lure hanging around the structure, and then there was those bigger fish that I think could have been Bermuda chub in a shoal coming over the top. Again, maybe wouldn't take a lure but probably a bait. And then at the end there, a barracuda right in close, just cruising around, and I'm sure that is something that would hit a lure. What lure? I don't know, something shiny perhaps, but that was a mean fish and probably north of £5. So yeah, it's great to see that you know, really just in front of me here. And also I think what could have been a cowfish, that was an iridescent sort of patterned boxy looking thing. I've never seen one before. I've seen them in pictures and videos, but I've never seen one in real life, and that was a cool fish. I really don't know if that's possible on hook and line though. But yeah, now I know what's there. I'm gonna have a go at trying to catch some of it. I'll show you the setup real quick. So what I'm working with, well, even here in Bermuda, a long way from the UK, I'm still using the Nebula. Yeah, I just cannot escape this rod. It's so good, and since they do it in a travel version, I couldn't resist. 9'6", 7 to 35 grams. These things, you know, it just feels like an extension of my body. I know that's a bit cringe, but yeah, this Nebula, it just, for me, it casts so well, and getting a fish on this is a lot of fun, really, regardless of the size. A £1 fish is fun, and if you get something £5 plus, then yeah, it's you know, it's sporting. That's what I describe it as. And on the end, the business end of this, I've gone for a little treat. For those that you don't recognise, this is the Van Stol VR50. It's supposed to be a real workhorse of a fixed ball reel. You know, it's all sealed, it's very light, and yeah, I can't help but admire the beauty of it. but I will put to test longevity, as I seem to be quite good at doing that with reels. For me, they never last for more than a year or two. Even the pens, even the slammers and spinfishers, they just seem to die after a while, and I do try and take good care of them, honestly. But yeah, that's what we've got. I'm already noticing a light bit of corrosion on this one, so yeah, we'll see, but it's lovely to fish with. That's got 16-pound fish, perfect link braid. Light, I know, but again, we're going with the sporting theme here. I want to try this rod on a bit of sand flats, maybe for some bonefish when I can find out where they are. That's in the future. So yep, let's get this baited up in the water, catch some fish. So we've got this little stopper float. It just sort of clips onto the line there, slides on, and then we've got 12-pound fluoro, again going lighter, about what, best part of 5 foot of it, a little lead split shot down to a size, I want to say size 2 hook actually, and then with that little bit of clam just dangling on there. And I think it's going to get a lot of interest from the little reef species, and I'm hoping that something bigger will locate it. Just giving it a little flick out, so there's some clean grounding close here. Well, I say clean, still lots of rocks and bits of coral, and then there's a darker patch, and I'm aiming just for that darker patch, sort of the edge of it. Whoa! We just hooked our first fish in Bermuda, and that took off. Whoa! Explosive first run. It was so quick I could hardly capture it on camera, and now I'm actually managing it pretty well. Like, ooh, maybe not. Whoa! 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 That's a nice sound to hear. Just got to make sure it doesn't take us into the rocks. Looks like a massive garfish to me. Could be a needlefish. I don't really know the name of them, but that's just beautiful with the sunset there. Quite a cool mouth. Big eyes. Yeah, and a hell of a lot of fun to catch on the nebula there. Catching that fish is just, you know, it's just sort of triggered something inside me. I've got to switch over to a lure. It's getting dark. Shallow diver. I don't really know how it's going to work, but you know, that fish just there, that didn't seem like the sort of thing that would take a little bit of clam. Guys, there's something incredible happening in front of me at my rod tip. I think that's a manta ray. It's just cruising around the shallows. Whoa! Oh, we just snagged it. It just jumped clean out of the water. That is amazing. Okay, here we go. Another fish. Oh, oh, that is a lovely run. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Here we go, we're into a serious fish. Problem is, I'm on light tackle. I'm trying not to high stick, but I don't want it to go in the reef. Oh no, it's gonna spool me, it's gonna spool me. Oh my days. Come on, I'm at, oh, Jesus. All right, I'm seriously undergunned here, whatever this is. I'm near. I don't want it to pull me into the reef. I'm just gonna try and tire it out. I don't know if I'm gonna see this fish though. That is a big fish. That's the rod at its limit, really. Oh, oh no. I have really not prepared well for this. All right, that's got to be a double figure fish. Oh yeah, it's gone. Oh no, it's still there, Oh, come on, please come up. Please come up. I can feel it pinging against something. That's the problem. Against reef. I can't put a lot more pressure on this. I really... yeah, that's it. Gone for good. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I almost got spooled there. I could feel the line, 16-pound, you know, fluoro rubbing against reef, and that was, yeah, I was completely undergunned for that fish with this setup. I needed probably twice the breaking strain in line. Maybe the rod could have coped, but yeah, I just dragged me into that reef. And well, I've learned from that experience. That was a really cool fish. I didn't tell you what lure it was on. I don't know if I want to now, because I've lost it and it's the only one I've got. Yeah, I'm feeling a mix of emotions right now. It's a beautiful evening, but I've just lost, well, probably one of the biggest fish I've ever caught, or would have caught from the shore, especially on a lure. That was insane. Oh well, this is what it's about, you know. This is why I'm making these videos, coming along, learning. It's just a fish, but you know, I got pretty excited then, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever that was, it pulled. Yeah, I'll guess it was a double figure. All right, I'm back out for another day of fishing and exploration here in Bermuda. It's a beautiful day, and I'm really quite fortunate enough to have my digs located right by this sweet coastal path that runs along a lovely bit of reefy, open, exposed shoreline. I think I can find all sorts here, so I'm not going to waste any time. Going to get some lures out and just see what I can find today. I've got a bit more time, fish into the evening, try a few different ways of working the lures, different types of lures, and see what I can get. So I'm starting things off today with this soft plastic shrimp imitation. I like this colour scheme a lot. It's like quite a clear colour than that orange internals. I think it will really stand out, and it will probably cast quite nicely, yeah, on this nebula. Even though I'm got a little bit of wind coming across this way, that's all right. What I'm doing, letting it sink, get it down near the structure, and then just it's almost like popping it, you know, giving it a real frantic action. Okay, we've just hooked the fish, first one of today, and I can see it. It looks like a really good one. I'm just gonna let it run. I don't want to lose this fish, and I can feel the weight of it on the rod here. There we go, there we go. All right, this is awfully familiar to me. I'm just hoping that I've got some clear ground and I can just keep the pressure on this fish, and hopefully it doesn't spool me. I gotta get some pressure on it soon though. I'm just gonna tighten up on that drag ever so slightly. There we go. Trying to keep the pressure on it. I'm just trying to tire it out. I want to turn it soon. I'm just not used to fighting these sort of fish. I'm trying to keep that pressure on it. Oh. No, that's a strong fish. Yeah, I saw it. It was a big one. It's a big one. I don't know if I'm snagged up now. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had it under control because I could see it in here. I don't know what it was. It was big. And I had a good bit of pressure on it to start off with. I couldn't turn it. I don't think I can put the pressure on it to turn it like that. Again, you know, learning from my mistakes. Hopefully maybe up my gear next time. It's nice to fish with light gear, but you know, if I'm going to keep losing fish like this, it's a bit frustrating. But you know, it's cool to have that experience, the fight and all. That one on the prawn imitation this time, not a metal. There we have it. Let's try and hook one and land it this time, because I don't know if I can keep going like this. All right. Oh, that's a massive fish. Straight into the reef probably. I'm going to put more pressure on it this time. I'm just going to try and really... Oh, that's going to snap the rod if I'm not careful. That was first cast. Oh no. I need to up my game, guys. This one's going to be right in the reef. I can feel it. I'm just going to lose it. That's a much bigger fish. Yeah. God damn. You can understand my frustration right now. I'm catching fish, but I just cannot get them. I cast that lure out then. It hit the water a couple turns maybe, and bang. And that was a massive fish. I was tightening up on the rod there, had the drag a bit tighter. This poor nebula was like, looked like it was going to snap really. It's windy, sorry about that, but yeah, I'm lost for words right now. I'm just losing big fish after big fish. This is not what I was expecting. Well, I was expecting some fish, but not of this, you know, of this caliber. Just absolutely demolishing the gear that I'm using. Maybe I should try a smaller lure, I don't know. That was a bucktail jig. Never really fished with it before, but I brought some with me and now I don't have it. I'm gonna keep going. Well, I've come a little ways along the track now, just sort of exploring, looking for new spots, and I've came across an interesting little area here. There's actually a lake just down there, or a pond. It's like a algae murky-ish body of water, and I don't think it's fresh water. I believe there's no fresh water that naturally occurs here on the island of Bermuda. So yeah, I think it might be salt water. It travels through cave systems underground. I don't really know too much, but yeah, I don't know if there'd be fish in there, but judging by the amount of algae that's sat on the surface, probably not, because the oxygen's really low. But yeah, what I'm thinking is if there's this lake here, maybe there's some sort of caves or something, I don't know, around here. It's a guess, but anyway, it looks like a nice spot to fish this. A nice little ledge down there. Wind's picking up a bit, so hopefully the audio is all right. But yeah, it's really nice here. I've not seen a single other person the whole time I've been here, which is bizarre, because you know, it's a great little area to walk along, and the fishing here is obviously pretty good. Okay, I'm going back over to the bobber float. A little bit of clam on a small hook, just to see if I can find some interesting species here. It's not an overly reefy mark, this. I think out there it's a lot of deep water with sand, but there's lots of reefy structuring close here. Whoa, here we go. We got a fish on the float right at the rod tip. And this is one I think I can manage. Nice. Oh, he's still pulling some drag. That's a good fighting fish right there. What have we got? It's whoa, nice. Looks like a bream. I have no idea what that is. It could be a bream of some sort, but if you know what this is, let me know in the comments. There he is. Okay, here we go, another species on the float. This is one that I have no idea what it is. Could potentially be a snapper of some sort though. Oh, he's a feisty one. I'm just watching out, I don't want to get spiked. I think most fish here have some sort of spine on them, and yeah, I don't want to find out. Whoa, okay, yeah, nice looking fish. Wow, look at the colours on that. Oh. Look at the colours on that. That's beautiful. Beautiful looking fish. I've certainly never caught one like that before. Got teeth marks on him there, where somebody's obviously had a go at it before and he's escaped. That's a cool looking fish right there. Oh. Not massive by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, nice one to catch. So if you know what this is, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to get a quick picture with him and then put it back. I really love the colours on this fish, and yeah, nice one to add to the count. So let me know what this fish is. All right, that is a ridiculous run. I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to a very expensive lure there. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm just going to try and keep some pressure on this fish. I don't think there's any chance I can land this, because it's just going to pop my line. Oh, that was a big fish. Well, I think I've been defeated today by the absolute monsters that lurk in these waters. I might have just about landed more than I've lost, but I'm losing track, maybe 3 good fish today. And that last one there, I saw it come up to the shore, and it was massive. Really, I had no business even trying to catch it, because yeah, it was a fish over 20 pound, maybe over 30 pound, some sort of jack. And yeah, the way that ran then, yeah, it's crazy. So I've come across quite a few big fish today, and every time I've just been completely undergeared for it. And yeah, it's not a great feeling, I'll be honest, but I know now that I've got to come out with a heavier rod, heavier line, and yeah, do a better job of catching these fish, because it's a lot of fun getting the smaller species. It's nice to see the variety, but whatever I've been losing today, that's what I really want to catch. And yeah, I'll find a way to do it. I've got a good selection of lures, and I have got a heavier setup. I just wasn't expecting to need it today. I wasn't expecting there to be an abundance of big, powerful fish like that, willing to take lures. So yeah, it's been an expensive day for me. I've lost plenty of lures. Yeah, lost plenty of lures. So that hurts, really does hurt. But yeah, it's been an interesting one, and hopefully you've enjoyed my first video here in Bermuda. There's going to be plenty more coming. I'm going to try and upload as regularly as possible now, and there's been a little break, I know, but I just have to get settled in here, and now I'm doing the videos again, and I'm fishing as much as I can. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, if you're from Bermuda or somewhere else and this has come across you, please subscribe if you enjoy the content, and you'll see much more of it. And for my British viewers, well, welcome to this beautiful place. Hopefully you can join me on my journey in catching some rather special fish, like I just lost there. So that's all for this one. I'll see you next time.